Eventually, the Fat Controller heaved himself over to the crash site. He decided to move the whole railway business over to the nearby island of Odors, which had just for some reason never been mentioned previously in any Thomas the Tank Engine books, videos, TV shows, museum exhibits, etc., etc. It just hadn't come up, quite simply. Thomas and Gordon were able to be mostly reconstituted from various scraps of metal and wood blown about the island by the explosion, and the island of Sodor was left in peace to recover naturally from a nuclear fallout. Thank you for watching, and tune in again soon. Bye bye from
It was a cold, wintry night on the island of Sodor. All the engines were in their shed. The wind outside howled. Henry broke the silence. "What we need," started Henry, "is a story. Driver told me a story once." "Is it of my majesty, good looks, and grace?" "Absolutely not. Now, like I was saying, but there must be a happy ending." "What is the story about? The suspense is killing me." "I'm fantastic." "Shut up!" Okay, once upon a time, there were 3 little engines on their own little railway deep in the hills. Their names were Duke, Stuart, and Falcon. Duke was the oldest of the 3, named after His Grace the Duke of Sodor, and he taught the young engines how to run a railway, and whenever they did something wrong, he would say,
"Everyone died." The end.
That didn't help at all.
This would never suit His Grace. The young engines called him Grandpa, and they loved to chat with him. But they often got tired about Duke's old stories that he told again and again. But the 3 of them managed to work together in harmony for many years. But one day, Duke wasn't well. "Alright guys, I've got boiler ache today, so you guys need to do the jobs. Stuart, you need to tend to the mines." "Yes sir, Grandpup, right away." "And Falcon, you gotta take the mountain road. And don't screw up like last time. Remember, watch the track, not the scenery." "Sure thing, Grandpuff, I'm on it." "Now Falcon, you heard what Grandpuff said." "Oh, shut up, Stuart." Falcon collected his trucks at the top station, and he set off on his journey. I don't need Grandpuff's advice on the mountain road. I can manage it just fine by myself. Hey, I'm already there. Then there was trouble. Ugh, why do I have to be so ignorant? Falcon tried to call for help, but it was too late. Ah! Ah!
Everyone died. The end.
That didn't help at all.
Good lord, did that really happen, Thomas? Nah, he was rescued. But I just wanted to spice up the story a little bit, you know? But little did Thomas know that the story had a rather adverse effect on Percy. He became paranoid about crashing. "Percy, I swear to God, if you don't come out of that shed this instant, I'm gonna kick your buffers." "No. That's it. I'm calling another engine to pull you out right now." Henry was called to business. "Don't be silly, little idiot. Come on, you're not gonna crash. Let's go now." But Percy just wouldn't budge. "This is great. I can't even remember why I was so scared. That's the Percy we know. Now get to work." And with that, Percy was off to collect some trucks at the junction. Percy was almost at the junction when he saw that Arthur had derailed. This would make him late. Ugh, stuff and nonsense. I'm going to be late. Rather unfortunately, the shunter had heard news that Percy's special was coming through before Gordon's Express. Due to Arthur's derailment, this wasn't going to be true. Being lazy, as usual, the shunter switched the points to the branch line, Percy's destination, and then took a nap. Then he heard a whistle. That must be Percy. Right on time. This is funny. I'm on the branch line. The shunter, thinking that Percy had already passed, set the points to the main line, Gordon's destination. This is strange. I'm on the main line. Then the shunter realized the error of his ways. Good God! Gordon's too heavy for those tracks. He'll never make it. Then the tracks buckled due to Gordon's weight. Why does this keep happening to me?
Everyone died. The end.
That didn't help at all.
Meanwhile, on the main line, Percy was having his own troubles. The trucks. Stop! Stop! Bump him off! Shove him off! Way off! Sang the trucks. Now Percy started to rattle. He had never gone this fast before in his entire life. His driver even got thrown off the footplate. Percy called for his brakes to be put on, but of course, there was no reply. This is it! I'm gonna crash! Fortunately, the points had been set for the runaway siding. No, 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 I don't want to crash! Ah, this is it, I'm doomed! A flatbed truck awaited Percy at the end of the siding.
Everyone died. The end.
That didn't help at all.
Luckily, Percy was unharmed in the accident. The Fat Controller was soon on the case. Okay, Percy. Most of this wasn't your fault, so you have no punishment. I wish I could say the same for the signal box guy. Thank you, sir. Soon, Thomas arrived with the breakdown train, put all of the trucks back on the track, and pushed Percy home. And Soda Island still hasn't gone one day without an accident. Thomas, trucks, and trouble.
Oh dear God, you're all a bunch of idiots.
James, for God's sake, shut up and just vote.
One fine day in the island of Sodor, James the Red Engine was waiting at a station when Thomas hustled up with a bunch of trucks. Oh, you poor thing, tooted James, always pulling trucks here and there. Well, I must be on my way, and James puffed off. Thomas, needless to say, wasn't too happy about what James said to him, so he went to go talk to the Fat Controller. After dropping his trucks off, Thomas arrived at the sheds. The Fat Controller was happy to see him. Hello there, Thomas. What can I do for you, my good friend? Sir, can I please pull something else besides trucks? It's really annoying. It's just terrible. Absolutely not, said the Fat Controller. Now go to the station and get your next load. Yes, sir, said Thomas, as he slinked away off the siding. And don't you dare come back with that mopey face. I'll have no depressed engines on my railway. So Thomas did exactly what the Fat Controller said, and went to go collect his trucks. When Thomas arrived at the yard, he found that there were lots and lots of trucks there. But somehow, in almost no time at all, Thomas was able to collect all the trucks. Just watch. The last door banged, and Thomas's train was ready to go. Thomas was heading down the track at top speeds. Hey Gordon, what's up? Have any good crashes lately? Shut your face, Thomas. You're not welcome here. Just get out of my sight, okay? Ding ding ding. Oops, there's my bell. Better be on my way. And just like a bullet, Thomas was off. Gordon, to say the least, was pretty mad about what Thomas had said about the crashing, so he left the station in a pretty bad mood. Huh, what a strange noise, thought Thomas to himself. Hey, Coley, what's going on? Yeah, not much, Thomas. Just pulling coaches up and down the mountain. You know, routine stuff. Oh, okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure that you made an appearance in one of the last episodes. So, I have to leave now. Bye. And in another instant, Thomas was back on his journey. Coming up next in Thomas's journey was the longest stretch of track in all of Sodor. Now, Thomas was running pretty late in the schedule, so he decided to throttle it at top speeds. The trucks knew this too. Whee! This is it, everybody. Let's act now. The station is coming up. Quick! Wait a second. I can't stop! Help! Help! Just like Scruffy had mentioned, the station was just ahead, and Henry was just about to pull out with the express. Then, it happened.
Everyone died. The end.
That didn't help at all.
The Vet Controller arrived shortly. Well, he said, at least nobody was hurt.
Everyone died. The end.
That didn't help at all.
Okay, bye.